part 2 of our Crash review thing.
It's been literally 3 seconds since the last video ended.
Yeah.
For us, anyways.
We just wanted to break it up a little bit because 10 minutes is a little long. And there's the end of the level.
Really, we should have. Well, geez, if I knew that, I think we could have just let the other one go a bit farther.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh well.
8 boxes. Yeah, something tells me the battery's gonna die soon. It says it's on 1 bar, but it's been on 1 bar for the last 5 or 6 minutes, so... Boulders. Oh no! Yep, that's what I thought.
Yeah, as previously said, we're not gonna go all the way through this game. We're just gonna play a few levels.
Yeah. Alright, here we go. Times like this, I kind of wish I had the joystick. The arrow buttons aren't too difficult.
You can use the joystick, though, as I pointed out multiple times.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting about that. This one? Oh, there. That's weird.
Yeah, John's controller is weird. The analog sticks only work when you have the button off.
It's probably because the game doesn't recognize it when you turn the button, because when the button's on, it recognizes it as a PlayStation 2 controller.
Yeah, some games for the PS1 just don't even acknowledge the analog stick.
Indeed. Like, sort of as an example, Twisted Metal.
Twisted Metal doesn't, Rampage doesn't. I've only played a handful of PS1 games on PS2.
Of course, if you ever look at some of the early PlayStation 2 controllers, you'll notice that there aren't even joysticks on them.
Oh yeah, the DualShock 1 originally did not have analog sticks. That's why it wasn't used in this game.
Yeah, I remember seeing one of those for the first time, and I said, I think your controller's broken. Nope, that's what it's supposed to do. And we're running. Hopefully I won't get stopped by the wooden barrier this time. It's kind of the problem is the timing is so precise that if you stop for maybe a second or two, you're pretty much gonna start over. Ah, there's a checkpoint.
These missions are fun.
Yeah.
The backwards perspective, running away from whatever the house chasing you. That's kind of a staple in the series.
Yeah. I always kind of liked it.
Yeah, in Crash 3, John, I don't think you've seen this, but I don't think you've played Crash 3. Yeah. This is one level which I think is particularly fun, where you're running away from the Triceratops.
Oh.
That's a fun mission.
Yeah, it's pretty much the same principle as this. Right?
Basically. Only level design's a bit better than other games.
Oof. I can't believe I was able to do that. I thought I would just barely miss the platform.
And, like, Crash doesn't even really react to it. It doesn't go, oh my god, I can't believe I did. Just kind of looking around and go, what?
Oh, I missed 4 boxes. I passed a level. I don't care.
Yeah, since Crash is just running forward the entire time, you have to wonder, is he actually aware that anything's chasing him?
Well, he does seem very nervous when he's running, so I guess, yeah, you're right.
I'll take the wheel.
Okay.
Upstream.
Oh, this one. I remember these first few levels being a lot harder than this, but I think it's just because I didn't know much about the series.
Sucked.
Yeah.
Not to say we're exactly game gurus at this point, but...
We're a lot better off now.
Actually, just the controls now.
Yeah. Because I'm pretty used to the joystick, so that's always kind of one thing that's thrown me off a little bit. Oh no, he can't swim.
I think Bandicoots actually can swim. I'll have to look at that.
Kind of something else happens in the comments later, I guess.
We should really be writing stuff down. I'll say, like, oh, we'll put it in the description. Then, like, later on, we just don't put anything in the description.
Maybe I should just get a notebook down here or something.
Yeah, it might help.
I used to have a writing pad down here because we used to have landline phones. You kids that don't know what that is, that's what we had before cell phones.
Yes, and they sucked.
Yeah. I didn't mind them too much, but I just never really gotten too much of a fan of cell phones.
You couldn't even take them into the bathroom with you. How useless.
Couldn't even take your selfie. No cameras. It was just for talking. That was it.
Yeah. I do wonder what people are gonna think of this past decade, like decades from now.
It's kind of what I like to think about. Is it seems
Because
like
like the '90s versus the 2000s, there was such a huge gap in technology.
yeah, it's almost what I like to think about. It seems like our grandparents always talk about they lived through some of the greatest advances of all time. I think we're a generation that's starting to experience the same sort of principle. Yeah.
Technologically speaking, I think a lot of people call World War II the greatest generation because they lived through World War II.
Yeah, that's probably what it is. Yeah, and they say we're considered the worst generation, which is what I find interesting.
Yeah, a lot of generations have been considered the worst generation.
Yeah. Wow. 20 lives.
Oh, really?
Yep. And there's 2 more. That's the most amount of lives I've ever seen. Well, in this game.
And Dan just asked me.
Yeah, it's kind of ironic that you would get a text after our little talk about future advancements and stuff.
Dan was here with you for a few episodes, right?
Yeah, he was here. He was with the GoldenEye episode and the Halo episode. I'm not sure if he was with me for any other ones.
Didn't you do Saints Row Forward?
Oh yeah. Of course, most of the episodes he has is on his channel. But
Oh yeah, it's the same thing.
yeah, it's just a little better quality because he had a better camera than I do. Whatever that. Pop. Oh, we're on the first boss already. And it only took us 17 minutes, just roughly estimating.
Not bad. This probably took us about a week to get to.
Yeah.
First time. Oh yeah, he only has 3 points. He's like
Yeah, you just
the
gotta
easiest
jump
boss ever.
There we are. Feel the same way, Crash.
Yeah. I realize he'd be really happy about it, but why is he just floating?
That's the same way with the Tana heads and everything else.
Yeah, I guess.
Like a rolling stone.
Yeah, he could push it.
Yeah. Maybe just a few more levels and then we'll end it. If anything, if some of the audience members are curious, there's a lot of probably whole videos out there of long plays or let's plays and stuff like that.
Dude, don't even. Like, so many people cross-play this game. This is more about showing off the TV than it is the game, to be honest.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, I think War of the Monsters is the only second.
Yeah, both to show off the game and the game on the TV, for the whole B-movie thing. And we got the embryo head. Apparently the embryo head is a lot like a Tana head, but the bonus rounds are a lot more difficult.
Yeah. I'm not sure. Wait, are they more difficult? I don't know. We've only done it like once.
Yeah, and it was surrounded by dynamite.
That one was a hard bonus level, but we don't know that the Tana head will run into it.
Yeah,
It's probably not the same.
most likely. I'm just gonna forget those crates, that's a little too much. Checkpoint. Probably the only real main gripe I have with this game is sometimes the perspective is a little off. So sometimes you think you hit the platform.
You mean aside from the whole save system being totally stupid?
Yeah, that too. Well, that's probably my biggest gripe.
But you only go right with the gameplay.
Yeah, gameplay. Other than that, I think it's just perfect.
Later games did have tighter controls though. I still think Wrath of Cortex is the best game in the series.
That's the second one, right?
No. Second one is Cortex Returns.
Oh,
No, Cortex Strikes Back. So, Wrath of Cortex is actually the 4th game, not counting the spin-offs. And that was the first game for the PS2 of this series.
That's interesting. Oh no. I'm not as adventurous as Alex is on these, so I'm just gonna make sure I get to the end. Except for here.
Yeah, I would have to say John's probably better at this game in the later levels, but I've been playing Crash longest, so I'd say I have a little more experience than he does.
I'm good at the platforming stuff.
Yeah.
For something for you to look up, try to look up Bridge to Nowhere. I was able to beat that level on my 3rd or 4th try.
Yeah, well, I wasn't even going to touch it with a 10-foot fall, so.
I think the game might have froze, so that's not too bad of a place to end it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to show it.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you at some point.